see.
Wait.
Hello.
There we go. Are you gonna...
I'm gonna wait. I'm looking.
Can you do it after?
I mean,
Hello.
hello.
Guess where we are?
We are.
No, we're gonna give them 5 seconds. Right?
Oh,
We are in... Well, you're supposed to say it.
should I just say my house?
Whatever you want.
Okay,
we are
okay.
in. Oh.
Should we just go like? Okay. Hi. We are.
Okay.
We
We're
are
in.
in Mars' house. My house. We are watching Dan and Phil. We were supposed to maybe go out, but
When do we ever... I say we're lazy at
but-
mine.
yeah, but
I
we're
say
lazy.
at mine,
We're
but we were
lazy.
supposed to go to the beach last time we were here and we had a nap instead.
real.
What are we doing tomorrow, Mom?
And we're going to Louis' concert. Yay! Louis Tomlinson, who sola famiga today. That's all I have to say.
She's Spanish, guys. Basically, Mars a bit of a freak, but Lou's at the new camp today, watching #Barca. Did they win?
Visca Barça.
Fucking hell.
Victoria 4-1.
Against who?
Who the fuck is that? La Español.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
Did you hear that noise? It's
Wow.
my hip.
ain't no way.
But we saw Alvaro.
Yes, my baby, my Shayla. So we went on a mini tour in Girona.
Mini door.
I ate cheesecake.
And we saw a man.
Yeah.
Lovely man.
Lovely. No, he's nice.
Yeah.
He's just kind of
No,
weird.
you can't put this on the internet.
I was gonna say he's weird.
Oh, yeah, he's weird. Yeah.
I was gonna say anything. No! Bro!
Anyways, I'm making more watch Dan and Phil and listen to water parks. What's your opinions of water parks so far?
Actually, I like them. They were quite nice. Yeah.
Kiss a pasta.
We didn't finish explaining. You said Louis was at the Barca at
Oh, right. Like, basically, Mars' band that she likes were there as well. So now she's been bugging.
and they sang
Right.
mid-part.
Right. Less of that. Okay, here's the real important thing. When I got in her car, she was just like, hello. When Louis and this band are in the same location and started crying, behave yourself. I should be the most important person in your life.
Yeah! Oh, badge.
She's off.
Okay, so my parents called me for a very important reason. The reason is here.
Why are you doing it on front camera?
Cat. Hello. Hello. Hi. Here's the reason they shouted my name. She's actually the neighbor's cat, but she just keeps coming at my house.
Who needs to look?
The neighbors know. Okay. She's fine.
When we go back up, I need to talk about my traumatic flight here.
See you later, alligator.
Hello, vlog.
Hello.
Welcome back. We are on the way to Barcelona. I realise I haven't told my story yet about the traumatic plane. Basically, bakerously, it all started. This is the one that's in Barcelona. Basically, I was on the plane. I got on the plane. I swear the man next to me had never been on a plane in his life. Like, he was just sitting there, and I was like, oh, whatever. And he started like patting me and being like, ah. And I was like, David, like what? And like he just sort of handed me a seatbelt, but I thought he was saying like it was too tight, so I like loosened it for him. And then he sort of just kept like jamming it into the wrong end, like the release end rather than the and that straps in. And I was like, I'm gonna cry. And then I did up his seatbelt, and then he started taking selfies, like genuinely no less than 100 selfies. Then started like filming the whole cabin, like taking pictures of the cabin, whatever. And then he got on FaceTime, and I was like, okay, like it's over. We're over this. I do not have to hear from this man anymore. And then we took off, and obviously he had to go off FaceTime because, like, hello. And he like just started like leaning on me because I was in the window seat and he was in the middle. He was like leaning on me and like just leaning over me and just taking pictures and videos. And in the end, like, but the whole flight, in the end, I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna sleep because, like, hello, like I'm not dealing with this anymore. So I went to bed. Well, no, I didn't go to bed. I went to sleep in the seat. I woke up and he's still leaning over me taking photos and videos. And then he stops. Like suddenly he stops and I'm like, finally. And he just is sitting there looking through his photos. And I glance over because I'm like, Diva, like, how many photos can you take? And I was feeling nosy. All the pictures have me sleeping in them!
It's funny. It's so funny.
And in the airport before I got on the plane, I was on TikTok and like a fucking Austin Night edit came up and I was like, yes, Diva. And this woman, like this like 6-year-old woman, just like watching over my shoulder, and I was like, okay, like whatever, like sure. I like scrolled and the next video was also like, it was like a water park edit. I don't think it was an Austin Night edit again. I mean, not that I would be surprised if it was, to be fair, like let's be so real. And like she's still watching and I like moved up and she moved up with me. Anyways, we'll see you in Barcelona.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Where were we? Car last time?
Yeah.
We're no longer in the car.
We're
We're
no
at
longer.
the other stadium. We got wristbands. It's like not bad. Should we? No, I feel like we shouldn't. I don't want to get caught. we queued and we got them. There were loads of people.
We did queue?
Yeah, there were loads of people there before 10, and so there's a lot of people angry on the internet. But we got
Because they
numbers.
didn't, like, it
It
was
said
supposed
you can't
to...
queue before
What
10.
the fuck is that?
Oh, I thought you meant there was something in it.
No.
Oh, your hair always looks stupid. It's fine.
Oh! Anyway.
Yeah. They weren't supposed to be able to queue before 10, but apparently like loads of people were queuing at like 9 a.m. and
Yeah.
they didn't like send to that. So that's annoying, but it is random numbering, so to be fair, like...
Yeah, the only problem was that maybe we wouldn't get a number, but we did, so that's fine.
So at least we'll be in the first 2,000 to get in. So win's a win, I guess, you know?
It is.
And Mar found her friend.
I did. I found my friend who I hadn't seen since 2021, which is fucking crazy. We hadn't spoken really, but we just locked eyes and we were like, it's you. So now we're going together. I just had to pay 15 euros for this, and a tiny ass
Sandwich.
thank you.
Españolo.
Isn't it so pretty? I liked the green one, but it was so fucking expensive.
65 euro for a t-shirt is
I
crazy.
was not paying 65 euros.
That's
It's so pretty though.
why I didn't get that one. I mean, also I didn't like that one.
So pretty.
I will actually insert a picture, but we went down a...
God damn.
It's a pasta.
I have to.
Why?
Because I'm going to Visa.
My ass.
Oh.
She made me like climb down a mountain, and I'm like really scared of going like fast down hills because I fell down a massive like hill and Keith had to catch me, and there was no Keith today.
But there was.
Yeah, but you were there, like right there with me. If I started slipping, you weren't going to run in front of me, or we'd have both fallen down the hill.
Nah.
So I like went down on my ass, and now my ass is really low.
Yeah.
Move.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I was like, what is he doing? Yeah, my shade.
Yeah, that's kind of all the updates. Not very interesting, not very exciting. And we've got to be back in 3 hours. What? Who's moist?
Us. It was awesome.
I'm like dead.
He's so beautiful. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
His voice is so... Wow.
He played Miss You.
Yeah.
I cried.
He did.
Not a Miss You.
No. But he did cry.
It's parched.
We're going. Yay, yay, yay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bro. Should we call Guayar?
Okay. I do. Hi. I'm literally editing this right now. Exhibit A. And as per fucking usual, I've realised that I've forgotten to film any end of this. We got up really early in the morning to go to the airport. So we didn't really film anything there. And then I was gonna film at the airport and be like, hi. But I was feeling really awkward. And then the plane journey. Why do I attract freaks? I got on the plane and like, I was sitting there, it's fine, whatever. And then first of all, like this guy in front of me, like turned to me and like made eye contact with me. And now we know how I feel about eye contact. But like, whatever. So I was just kind of like zoned out, like looking, and like I could just hear him like yelling, but like he was looking at me, and I was like, Diva, like I haven't done anything, so I just fear I'm not listening. It wasn't Spanish, it wasn't English. Again, why does this always happen to me, right? Just yelling, and then starts like shaking the person next to him's chair, like aggressively, like ah, and I was just like, don't play. Like I'm acting like it was a really early flight. It was actually an 11 a.m. flight. It was just like, she had to get there, and it was supposed to be like 11 on the dot, which is 10 UK time, and I'd been in Spain for like 24 hours, so it wasn't exactly like I was used to it. And I'm sat on the plane, and this guy pulls out like this like a china plate, and I was like, it's like a china plate, okay, but it was in there sideways with like pasta, peas and garlic bread, like wrapped in cling film. And then he like pulled it out and like was like to the air hostess, I think he was Spanish, like, oh, can you heat it up? And she was like, no, like no. And he was just like, oh, I'll just eat it like this then. And then just like got out like silver cutlery, like metal cutlery, and just started yamming. I just feel like we need to humble people more, you know? But yeah, I got home. The trains were fucked, but it was fine. I lived to tell the tale. I'm here now, and I'm gonna go because I'm about to head to the airport again. Hope everyone enjoyed the lovely video of Barcelona. See you when I remember to film myself again.